Yeah, the ball is not happy. Wicket keepers missed it, but there's backing up available.
Yes, trying to pinch a single there, and both the batsmen almost collided mid-pitch. No damage done for Chennai champs. 6 runs so far off the bat in this over. Better over than the previous one for Chennai champs. This time dances down the track and just doesn't reach the fielder. Still picks up a single. Quite dangerous there, quite dangerous from Vishal.
Yeah, 2 occasions. One, he almost played it to the fielder and then was saved. He was running at the danger end. Nice pick up and throw, just shy of the stumps, well backed up. A direct hit would have kept the fielders and the umpire interested, but nevertheless, good run taken there. Sri Raman on strike. It's a good ball to end the over. 4 gone, 27 for 1.
सत्ताईस पे 1 4 ओवर की समाप्ति पर अरविंद श्रीरामन 9 पर और विशाल 4 पर बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं. पिछले ओवर की आखिरी गेंद पे एक खतरनाक शॉट खेला विशाल ने, बाल बच के. 4 overs down and a change in bowling. Mazhar had 2 contrasting overs and the other bowler Akash Thakur was very impressive in the first over, but in the previous one he gave away a few runs. The new bowler Mohammad Azharuddin Mola, right arm medium pacer. Start off from the commentary box end.
No more slip. Oh, he got a bit of bounce there. Vishal was coming on the front foot, suddenly realized that there was a sharp bounce there. Now probably you'd like to call in for the helmet.
Yes, he just definitely needs to wear the helmet against fairly quickish bowlers like Mohammad Azharuddin.
Pulls that one, doesn't get hold of it, but he attempts it, gets a single. So Azharuddin definitely testing the batsman, that's Vishal, who's not wearing a helmet. He's bowled 2 short balls at him. And he took the challenge up, Vishal. Waited for that one and got it very high on the bat. Chennai winning the toss today and deciding to bat first. Now mid-wicket is removed. He's coming into the slip position. Suddenly watching that sharp bounce. Probably the captain feels we might get a top edge. 3 balls, 3 short balls, and you can't bowl that to a man who's as tall as Sri Raman. Pulls that one and gets a boundary.
So far on evidence, Sri Raman is good with the pull shot, and yet again pulls it nicely, swivels back and pulls it very well. The short delivery tactic has not really worked so far. Mohammad Azharuddin needs to have a rethink of his strategy here. Vishal was a bit surprised early on, but Sri Raman it's fairly assured at the crease. Apart from that missed opportunity where he was almost given out. Now Mohammad Azharuddin as a fielder fairly deep and is going to test again. This time yet again. Is it again another boundary? Sri Raman dealing with boundaries.
Yeah, he's just got himself a slip and he's bowling too short. Especially as I say, he's a pretty tall batsman, Sri Raman. He's not having any trouble whatsoever. The length is probably the worry here for Azharuddin. He's bowled 4 short balls And the two he's bowled to this man, he's hit them for boundaries. There's a deep mid wicket that has been placed for this shot, but the timing is too good. I mean, that fielder is right at the rope, has no chance to stop it. Now Azharuddin, maybe he will change his length. Now the slip coming out again, and he'll probably stop at mid wicket. That's a better length. Make him drive. 36 for 1 at the moment. Sriraman is now looking in control. He's enjoying what he's facing at the moment. That Azharuddin short balls not going to work with Sriraman. 17 of 13. Last ball of the over. This time uppish but safe. The single is not taken. That's very surprising. He sent Vishal back, who was halfway down. Over has been called. 5 gone. 36 for 1. Have a look.
It's quite surprising. There was a run there, but Sriraman deciding against going in for the run. Vishal was quite keen to take the run. It's a good sign always, but missed the opportunity. Akash Thakur continue spell from the Emirates Road end. So far Mazhar has bowled 2 overs and Akash 2 overs. Mohammad Azharuddin just finished his first over, gave away 9 runs. 36 for 1 after 5. Oh, again, just doesn't need to play that shot. Really don't know why he's fishing so much outside the off stump. Always trying to play the uppercut, I suppose.
Yeah, there is a man at third man, but he's inside the circle, so yeah. Good change of length here. Slow one as well. Akash is mixing it up nicely. Got one to bounce, then the other one aimed at the stumps, very full. Nicely flicked away over mid wicket for a single.
Three more deliveries to go in this, the 6th over, the final over for the power play. So sure both the batsmen are looking to maximize the opportunities in this over, and so far Akash has been up to the task.
So the only wicket they've lost is of Renju Koshi, and probably that's the way he plays. So he's been given that license to go out there and use the advantage of that circle. Couldn't really get as many as he would have liked, 2 boundaries, and then he lost his wicket. But since then, these two have been quite sensible, especially Sriraman. Hits that hard, but finds the fielder yet once again. Just 1 run in this over up till now. Akash Thakur has bowled well.
Just 1 delivery to go in the power play, and Akash Thakur has kept things tight in this over. This time trying to do something different. Dances down the track and steals a single. That's the power play overs done. 38 for 1 after 6. Sriraman on 18 and Vishal giving him company on 6. अड़तीस पे 1 चेन्नई चैम्प्स। अरविंद श्रीरामन 18 पे खेल रहे हैं। विशाल 6 पे बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं और पावर प्ले ओवर्स में चेन्नई चैम्प्स ने काफ़ी ठोस शुरुआत की है. 38 पे 1. इंडियन जूनियर प्लेयर्स लीग 2017, the second match of the tournament. First match was won by Dehradun Rockers against Pune Panthers, and this is the second match. Chennai Champs starting off, opting to bat, and so far made a solid start. The effort. The lone wicket to fall so far, Renju Koshi, being fairly adventurous and paying the price for his approach. Sri Raman has been quite impressive, and we have a change in bowling. Ritabrata Bej comes in to bowl, and he replaces the fairly expensive Mohammad Azharuddin, who paid the price for being too short and was very inconsistent in his approach in his very first over.
Ajit Kumar still placing his fielders. Leg spin in action. Beige and pink. Kolkata is bowled well, though they just got that one wicket, but they've managed to keep the batsmen, you would say, inside the power play. 6 overs, 38. It's a pretty good job. Interesting to see what Vishal has to offer against spin. Page looks impressive. It's offering the flight, getting the ball to pitch in the right area. Get that bounce as well, because the ball is just 6 overs old. Down the wicket, Vishal. Oh, he doesn't want to run. Sri Raman is in trouble. If the throw was good, but it's just rolled to the wicket keeper. That's for sure an opportunity lost.
What was he doing there? Sri Raman was just ball watching, and Vishal was down the track. The fielder there, missed opportunity. Definitely a missed opportunity. Sri Raman has done it twice now. He's not too keen on running that single. And now trying to cut it hard, but missing it altogether. More a shot in anger than a plan.
Page is bowling well. It's almost created an opportunity. A run out miss of the batsman who's looked very good. The fielder didn't take time to actually see which end to go for. He just immediately tried to release the ball, and as a result, the throw wasn't good enough. It's a dot ball to end the over. Good one. 40 for 1 after 7.
Yes, 7 overs down, 40 for 1 in the last few overs. Kolkata strikers have managed to keep things tight, and if Chennai were to go at this rate, end up at about 114, I guess they'll be more happy with being at about 130, 135 if they have to challenge the Kolkata strikers batting. Change at the far end. Akash Thakur has given way to Ayush Gupta. Will start off proceedings at the Emirates Road end in place of Akash Thakur. He exerted a lot of pressure and picked up a wicket as well.
Nicely worked on to the square leg region for a single. You're just watching those projected scores. It looks pretty good with 9 wickets in hand. You could fancy their chances of 150. Depending on the batsmen to come, what are their strengths and what can they do well. If they have any finishers there who can score at 9-10 runs and over consistently in the last 5. Was that run away? I think he's very strong in that shot, and he's got a maximum this time. He's scored predominantly in that region, but this time, boy, he got hold of it.
Yes, yet again bounces on anything short and gets quickly into position, and gives it an almighty whack. Shot there and just asking to be hit, and gives it the treatment that it deserved. It's quite clear Arvind Sriraman likes to deal in boundaries and sixes, and running between the wickets is not really his cup of tea, I suppose. He's missed a few opportunities and almost got into trouble.
Speaking of Sriraman, who's batted so well, here's that maximum. Oh, probably that was the previous ball. Well, it was a similar one, but that one spun into him and was in there in his region. Again, trying to go for that big one. Doesn't get hold of it. Last ball of the over. So Arvind will keep strike. 8 of the over. 48 for 1 after 8.
अड़तालीस पे एक चेन्नई चैम्प्स अरविंद श्रीरामन 26 पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं और विशाल उनका साथ दे रहे हैं 8 रन पर. 8 ओवर के बाद 48 पे एक, and so far Arvind Sriraman has played a Jekyll and Hyde kind of innings where he's been severe on anything short, but apart from that he's not really made any kind of run in anger, and still there and still battling for Chennai Champs.
Beats the fielder this time. Mid-on cannot cut it off. That's another boundary for Sriraman, who with this 4 moves to 30, and Chennai get their 50 up on board. 52 for 1.
Yes, he's quite impressive on the leg side, and he's ready to take heavy toll on anything in that region. He's really holding this innings together. Raised to 30 of 27 deliveries.
Page has bowled well. He's in his second over at the moment. None for 6.
Yes, you can sense that dot ball seemed to add pressure in the mind of Arvind Sriraman. This time plays it down the ground. Just a single after fairly long time for Arvind Sriraman, but this partnership is already worth 41. Quite a good stand for Chennai Champs after having lost Renju Koshi quite early on in the second over.
Oh, he had to go. exposing his stumps, thinking that this one will be bowled outside the off stump. That's a terrible shot. He's actually gifted his wicket and he's spoiled all the hard work, the partnership that they built. But probably you can say Vishal has been on the non-striker for a long time, so that's forced